Welcome one and all, whoever may be watching this, part 34, Planescape Torment, just on the menu screen because I had to cut the last video a bit short. It ran a little bit over time just with the whole conversation with the fiend demon dude. So I'll start the video from there and then I'll catch you all on the flip side.
Great! Even more of a stench!
I was told that you would know of my mortality. It has been stolen from me. He scrutinizes you closely for the first time. Memories run like hollow canyons through my mind, almost human. Many creatures have I met in an immortal's time, though I do not believe you were among them. Go on. Forked tongue shrugs. You all look alike to me, and I think I would have remembered the scarred flesh of your body. It is much like the breathing paintings that bedeck Bell's gallery of skins in Baitor, except with less grace and more passion in the scar strokes. Alright, let's ignore the scars and start talking about my mortality again, shall we? Very well, very well. He scratches his head. If I recall correctly, and there is so much I do not. If I recall correctly, and there is so much I do not, thanks to that accursed diva, I have heard of a case such as yours. It makes you immortal, does it not? Yes? If so, then death itself is no longer sacred. Pfft. In my day, mortals remained so and knew their place. Now everybody and their mother has the disease of eternal boredom. We should have a gathering and invite everyone across the plains and offer them immortal contracts. It would save all of us hard-working Betezu a great deal of effort. Pfft. You know that if everyone was immortal, this entire petitioner system would be up the famed Fecal Creek. Pfft. Immortality is not a trinket to be given to unruly children such as you. Be that as it may, but tell me, what do you know of my mortality? As I was saying, I recall hearing somewhere about a place called the Fortress of Regrets. He thinks for a moment. Yes, that's it. How do I get there? He smiles widely. I am pleased to inform you that I do not know. Not at all. I cannot help you get there, and that chills my heart in such a delightful way. No, I cannot help you. Oh, how I have longed to say those words. How sweet the taste. Do you know someone who does? Huh? Enough of your cross-examinations. Yes, I know somebody who might know. On Baitor lies a pillar of betrayers, liars, and sages. Despite their nature, their knowledge is considerable. They might know where you can find this Fortress of Regrets. How do I get to Baitor?
Updated my journal.
Hold on, Chief. Baitor is bad news. And even if there is a pillar of skulls, we can probably find somebody else who knows how to reach this fortress without going to one of the most dangerous planes on the multiverse. Are you holding out, Forked Tongue? Pfft. Have I not told you the nature of this cursed contract? I cannot withhold this information. The pillar is your only hope. Mort, why don't you want to go there? It's a dangerous place, Chief. I'd rather not go. I've been, and it isn't pretty, all right? We'll talk about this more later. Forked Tongue, I have some questions. Tell me of this pillar, and how do I reach it again? Tell me how to get there. Oh, okay, there is a portal outside my home. It lies in the hand of this giant creature. Go through the arched form by the left arm of the creature, and you'll be taken to the Pillar of Skulls. Ah.
Experience has increased my skills.
Okay, maybe I should just check all their spells and get them to rest again. Yeah, can we just up this? Nice. Oh, far out. I forgot to check all their spells. Let's just take a quick nap. Do it again if we need to, I guess. Okay, so a wave of concussive force explodes out at a 10 radius that not only damages but imprisons as well. Okay, to all creatures within a 30-foot radius. So I'm assuming that would also include my party members. Okay, two crystal spheres that strike a specified target. Okay. Alright, I do just want to give a quick shout out and say thank you all just for coming on this journey, whoever has been, whether it's all the videos, whether it's a couple of videos. As always, I just really appreciate the time, the comments, the likes, everything else in between. So it has been a couple of days since I last played, but I do remember something about one of the paws. Or like the feet, whatever you call them on a dragon. Oh yeah, that. Now we're all rested and jank. I haven't been able to restock supplies. We're about to head through to the like skull pillar. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to be fighting or how this is going to go down. But, I guess, let's go. Alright, so we're in Baitor, and this appears to be a pretty decent-sized map. I'd only assume the pillar would be like in the center. It's just going to be a matter of, are there enemies around?
Hi.
What's up? Good as done.
The one who doesn't want to be here again is going to lead us.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
I will be saving often.
Done.
Huh?
Oh! Sorry, Grace.
Good as done.
Alright, so far so good. I don't like that this is opening up into a giant area.
What? Okay.
I'm kind of just waiting for some demons to appear.
What's up, Chief? Okay.
Hidden.
Okay, so we've come to a wall. This looks like a bit of a path. Ah, yes, there we are. Hello. That's what I've been waiting for.
Might as well.
Endure, your will be done.
Sosmort. If only that hit Ignis.
Done.
Because I could imagine Ignis would be slightly resistant to fire.
Trigger's not working in this thing.
Oh, don't say that, Grace. Not Grace, Anna. I don't think... Oh, no, you do have other daggers. I think I bought you some. So that's piercing damage. That's also piercing damage, so I don't think she's going to do any damage whatsoever to these guys.
What's the word, Chief? Sure, why not?
Ready.
What's up? Good as done.
Sooner we're gone from here, the better.
Yeah, we're working on that, Anna. Don't stress.
I'm gone.
I just don't know if it would be better to explore the giant area.
Done. Hidden.
It's very hit or miss when you don't know where you're going, you know? Like, we're trying to look for a pillar of skulls.
Hidden.
And is it the case that it's going to be here in this big open area, or like off to the side somewhere? Let's again maybe just follow these paths.
Done. Hidden.
Huh?
So again, we can go off to the side here, or we could go down.
Good as done.
Sorry, Mort. I wonder if I should send Ignis out. Because he'd, at the very least, he'd be resistant to all of this fire stuff.
Like a shadow I am.
Done.
Yes, my master.
Yeah, see, it's just a better option. If I'm not going to be detecting traps, I might as well be smart about who I'm sending out.
All right.
What do you
Okay,
wish of Ignis?
so we have a bit of a chasm. Oh, okay. Let's get everyone set up.
I'm here. Why not?
What is thy bidding? It shall be done.
I hear your will be done. Hidden. All right.
See that?
Oh gosh, and we've got so much stuff that I have to sell at some point too.
Aye, what?
We should make haste while in this place.
Ignis, yes, my master.
Yes. I get it, guys. We need to move fast. This is not lost on me as a player.
All right. Hidden.
The flames await.
Okay, and we've got another fork in this road.
Yes.
Well, not really. Alright, so this is the edge of the map, so this will take us elsewhere. But do we want to go elsewhere is the question.
Hidden.
Like, the map description is legitimately just Baitor, so what does that mean for me?
Hidden. Done.
Like a shadow I am.
Ignis here, yes, my master.
Like a shadow I am.
Okay, so this is a dead end.
Hidden.
Like a shadow I am.
All right. Hidden.
Yes.
Like,
my
I don't
master.
necessarily feel... Oh, okay.
I'm gone. Left the shadows.
Damsel in distress.
This flame will not burn.
Oh no, she died. Oh, I'm sorry, Ah!
All right.
What are those fat things? It's like Cassius all over again.
May my faith blend with strength. May my faith blend with strength.
Alright, you do your thing, Grace. What on earth? Okay, I don't want to fight those things. I'll have to Google what that whole mess was about. I'm sure if you save her, I don't know, something would happen.
What you be wanting now? Like a shadow I am.
I'm gone. gone. Hidden.
Ignis wishes to burn. Yes, my master.
Hidden.
Nice, big empty area. I approve. Okay, so it looks like our only option is to continue on.
Hidden.
Apologies, damsel. It's like the one thing that we could actually do here, and I failed.
Hidden. Done.
I guess we're talking to the pillar. It's a very small map, so I don't think there's much else around.
Hidden.
Okay, I'm gonna save before I talk to this pillar, because I'm not quite sure what sort of outcome we're after, or what could happen. Oop. The sight of this thing, this horrible, towering, pulsating thing, fills you with nausea, unfounded loathing, and a faint sense of familiarity. The innumerable rotting heads which make up the vast pile seems to constantly shift and throb, alternately bickering, weeping, conversing, shouting and whispering to one another. Heads constantly bubble to the surface of the stack from somewhere within its foul core, while others sink back into the grisly pillar. Get the pillar's attention. As you make to step closer to the pillar, Mort hisses to you, "Psst, Chief. Listen, I can't let that thing see me. You've got to get me out of here. Drop me off somewhere. Pick me up later or something." Fine. As in, like, kick him out of the party? Alright, so I just had a quick squiz of the walkthrough, not looking at the conversation or anything itself, and it didn't mention anything about Mort, so I'm just going to talk to them. You take another cautious step towards the pillar, and all their conversation abruptly stops. The dozens of heads that line the pillar's surface slowly turn to face you in unison. They regard you silently, their breath fetid and moist upon you, until they notice Mort cowering behind you. Oh, okay, well, I've saved it, so if this doesn't end well, I can always resave it and dump him somewhere? I don't know. Oh no. Every head on the pillar's surface speaks at once to make the thing's voice, a terrible burbling sound that bubbles forth while foul, stinging vapors and putrid corruption steam from their mouths. You again. 'Tis been a long time indeed. Many of the heads begin to glibber and drool, chanting, "Skull, skull, skull," gleefully licking their lips, their eyes fixated upon Mort. "What do you mean?" "Silence. We speak not to you but to the skull. Welcome back, little one. Have you at last decided to return to the fold, to accept your final fate, to take up once more your sacred duty?" Several heads burst forth from the pillar's core, gnashing their broken teeth and wailing, "Yes, come back to us, skull, skull." Mort shakes with fear, his teeth rattling. "I can't go back, Chief. I can't. He hasn't come back to you, but I had some questions, Pillar of Skulls." Every head on the pillar's surface speaks at once to make the thing's voice, a terrible burbling sound that bubbles forth while foul stinging vapors and putrid corruption steam from their mouths. "The smell 'tis strong, it shall cross the plain soon, and Bel will come." The smell? What do you mean? The head's eyes turn wetly in their sockets to stare at Fall from Grace. The smell, her musk, the Tanari musk, the bittersweet scent carries and will attract Betezu soon. Their Lord Bel will be angry. I see. Oh, that's just great. The heads turn their gazes back to you, though a few still snuffle noisily. If you have questions for us, you had best be quick. A few of the heads squint and gurgle softly. You think they might be laughing at you. As I said before then, Before you can finish, a portion of the pillar trembles as yet another head oozes its way to the surface. After some of the noisome slime has sloughed off, you recognize it as Ferod's. It spits out a mouthful of bloody cysts and croaks. Anna, my darling child, is that you? Da, what'd she be doing in this place? The other heads remain mostly silent for a time as Ferod speaks. Only a few whisper quietly to themselves, making wicked sidelong glances at Anna and her foster father's head. I was wrong, my dear girl, about the sphere. It wasn't enough, no, and now look where I've ended. I beg of you, lovely Anna, save your poor father. Save me. Oh, please save me, save me. But even as it speaks, Ferod's mewling head begins to sink back into the pillar's core. Anna stares hard at the pillar, her eyes narrowed, her fists clenched and tail rigid. A mixture of fury and anguish is smeared across her trembling face. I wish we could help him, Anna. It's a tragic thing to happen to anyone. Anna smirks, spits, and turns away from the pile of rotting heads. She shrugs, but won't look at you. No matter. Did you love Ferod, Anna? Anna turns, eyes blazing. He was Madar. She bares her teeth. I hated him. He only saw in me a way to scarper more bodies, more jink and more junk to line his vault. Anna dear, Anna lass, ye're the most precious thing in me vault. He'd lie, and he was weaker mind and weaker body, and he smelled of corpse rot and had all the feelings of a vulture picking at a corpse. Anna's voice lowers, but the fire in her eyes burns brighter. And he was the only one to ever show me a scrap of kindness. Is that what ye wanted to hear, is it? Ye pleased now, aye? Enough, bellow the pillar's stinking heads. We tire of your insignificant prattle and would know your business with us. Questions. I had questions. The heads shift sluggishly across the face of the pillar, nodding and murmuring before speaking in a ghastly voice. Ask a question of us then, and be prepared to hear our demands. You shall render unto us a service for your answer. Alright, if we're going to be rendering services, then I feel like we need to get to the point of this. How do I reach the Fortress of Regrets? The heads gurgle and croak their reply through rotted lips. We would answer that question for a service. What's your demand, Pillar? The Pillar's heads all turn to leer at Mort. The skull. We demand the skull as tribute. Return him to us and you shall have your answer. Don't put me back in there, Chief, please. Cease your feeble protestation, Skull. The decision is not yours. The Pillar's many heads swivel slowly to face you, their eyes narrowed. Too long has he cheated his fate. He is ours. Were you to return him, we would be most well disposed towards such a gift. We wish to savor his screams. A gift? What other gifts would you accept? The Pillar leans towards you, the eyes of its heads narrowing. There is knowledge you possess that we wish for ourselves. Where does the fiend Fiju Fork-Tongue reside? Tell us and we shall answer your question. The stench of the Pillar's hot breath surrounds you as it waits for your reply. He is hidden somewhere in the Outlands, beneath a large mountain. The Pillar of Skulls rears back, its every head sneering down at you. They spit their words at you. Do not presume to lie to us, foolish one. Where is Sigil? Tell us, and we shall forgive your deceit and answer your question. I mean, I don't want to. What other gifts? Is it either Mort or... Oh, far out. I'm not giving them Fall from Grace either. No, you can't have Anna. The mouth of every head on the pillar's face spit in depraved, sickly grins, the chortle and burble laughing at you. You have nothing for us. Save yourself. Come, immortal. Give us a taste of your undying blood, then we shall answer your question. The heads clack their teeth together, drooling and smacking their spit, pus-covered lips in anticipation. Oh, this sounds miserable, but I think it's the best of all of those options, so very well. Approach us then. Yes, come closer. The heads seem to draw back within the pillar as you approach it. Step closer. Though you draw only a single step nearer, you suddenly find yourself much closer to the pillar's writhing surface than you had imagined. Before you can react, it presses forwards into you like a wave of broken bone and rotted worm-infested meat. As the rancid darkness envelopes you, the pillar's heads begin to consume you alive. You find yourself standing before... minus 15 HP. You find yourself standing before the Pillar of Skulls, aching and unsure of what exactly has just happened. What you are certain of, though, is that your body is somehow weaker for whatever ordeal it just suffered through. The grotesque heads leer down at you, grinning and smacking their lips. The pillar savors your gift for a time, its heads cooing and whispering to one another. And my answer? Already you possess the key, and you need only the location of the portal that shall lead you there. We know not where the portal lies, but might tell you its key. Regret. Many of the pillar's heads begin to weep and moan. Yes, regret, regret. Regret?
Updated my journal.
Yes, you must have experienced regret to breach the fortress. Write it upon a piece of your flesh, and your passage through the portal is assured. And the portal, you say you don't know where it is? Yes, only 3 have known the way. The first one was you, though you have forgotten now. The second lies beyond the portal and shall not emerge. The third... The third? The third one you have already met. They know of your condition, the fortress, and your need to reach there, but they shall not help you. Their shield is one forged from the cold metals of lies and deception. A thing you cannot hope to break with mere words. You must do battle with them. Who is it? The heads remain silent for a time, giving you naught but smug smiles. Finally it speaks. You have met the liar, and not for the first time. The liar knows, but did not tell you. A petty betrayal between immortals. Some of the decomposing heads roll their eyes and snicker at you. Who was Lothar? I don't remember. I mean, Ravel seemed to know more than she let on, so let's go with Ravel. Oh, not that one. Okay. Vigil forked tongue. Alright, Trias.
Updated my journal.
Ah, yes, I thought he left so quickly. Okay. Oh, yes, though we know him by his full name. Trias the Betrayer. The pillar shakes with mirth, the pile of rotting heads tottering back and forth as it laughs at your distress. A few of the heads chanting mockingly, Betrayer! Betrayer! Trias the Betrayer! Why would he lie to me? The answer is not ours to give. You must seek him out yourself and ask him. How did he come to know of this? Trias exchanged words with you once long ago. When you knew the way, you spoke your heart, and Trias, in the way of all great betrayers, listened well to build your trust. Short the conversation was, though filled with meaning. Meaning and death is what you seek. Two separate things they are for a normal man, but for you, one and the same. Alright, that's all I wish to know. I don't want to risk having to sacrifice anything more. The pillar halts your departure with a sudden demand. Stop. Give us the skull. We shall not allow him to go. He is ours. He shall not leave Avernus. The heads begin cooing and taunting Mort. Yes, Skull, don't be shy. Come back, Skull. It's comfortable in here, Skull. Come back, come back. It doesn't hurt, Skull. 'Tis great fun to be without a body, living in a pillar of rot with 1,000 other lying heads. Forget it, Pillar. Farewell. The Pillar's furious heads begin to howl and bellow out across the plains. The very ground beneath you shakes as the thundering cacophony threatens to deafen you. Leave quickly. Oh no! No! Okay, we've got spells, thankfully, so let's just pick one and go mental. I mean, I feel like they're all going to be fire resistant, no? Let's try.
I will hear you.
Smash someone on the head.
Yes.
Okay, someone's casting a spell.
See that?
Okay, I need to keep on top of this battle. Nice, okay, that's one down.
Balance.
Do
in all
something
things.
again. And again.
Is I.
Oh, fire out, Anna. Is he down? Okay, and again.
In enduring, grow strong.
How may I help?
You do 1, 2.
There cannot be disguise.
Okay.
I hear your words. There cannot be disguise.
Grace, cast some helpful spells. I'm not sure who that was taking out, but sweet, good job.
Stop working on
I
this
will
thing.
hear you.
I don't want to hear that, Mort. I mean, magic missile's not going to help us much, but anyways. Okay, Mort apparently...
Hey.
I don't know if that's going to help much.
What? Okay.
Must be hallucinating all this.
Working in there.
I'm just folly.
Oh, okay, that wasn't too bad, but still. It's a bit scary when they all appear. It's like... a dude, I'm assuming he's supposed to be dead, but he's still standing. He's just like, maybe if I pretend they won't notice me. Oh, I keep forgetting about all the charms that we have too. I'm so abysmal.